Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be making a Christmas tree, and all the materials that I'm gonna use today I purchased them at Dollar Tree. We're gonna be using one paper towel holder, LED lights, a mini tree topper, filler balls for bases. They come with other colors like white and the silver ones, or white and blue and the silver ones. I just separate them, so I'm gonna use those ones today. 3 microfiber dusters and some wire. I'm gonna use some wire I purchased it in Dollar Tree. They come 3 different colors: red, black, and the silver one. I'm gonna be using the silver one today. Obviously, my glue gun. I'm gonna use some pliers, some scissors. With the napkin holders, what I did is I hammered the top of it. Make sure to do it in a concrete surface or something that is really hard. It's gonna look like this. So the tip can be a little bit thinner and like in a little bit of triangle shape. And I put some tape there. I use clear tape, but you can use electric tape or any kind of tape that you have. So we're gonna start with the wire. So what we're gonna do is in the top, we're gonna go under, and then we're gonna go over. We're gonna go under again, but try to twist it. Be careful, so it will hold it in place. That's why I have the tape there, so it won't be sliding down. And you're gonna pull it. That's why you have to do like a little U shape right there, and try to, because you're gonna pull it down. First, I'm gonna put it under so I can go inside the hole right here, and you're gonna pull it. When you pull it, you're gonna go down, try to twist it in the same wire, and then you're gonna put it in and go down again. Now we're gonna go up and do the same thing again. You gotta pull it. You're gonna go around, but in this time, after you pull and it's straight, you're gonna go up and you're gonna go to the opposite direction. Instead of going again the same way, you're gonna go to the opposite direction, and you're gonna keep doing the same process until you go all the way around. I leave some gaps because this is what is gonna hold your dusters in place, so they won't be falling down, or they will still hold a triangle shape. After you went twice in each direction, you're just gonna grab the wire and you're gonna start like wrapping it up around of it, not tight. Remember, this is gonna be just the frame that is gonna hold the dusters. Do not pull it, because if you pull it, what you're gonna do is you're gonna mess up the frame. It's gonna be too thin. So you just have to wrap it up, not together. You have to leave like a gap between them. That's just for the dusters to hold in place. After you get to the bottom of it, I'm gonna twist it here a little bit so it stop going up and down. Here and right here. So it will stay in place and it won't go up. So you're gonna keep going down. And right here, what I'm gonna do is that, remember, I'm gonna put the LED lights, and they have a little box. They have a little box in the bottom. So I need a place to set that box inside the tree, so it won't show in your tree. Nobody can see where the little lights, like little box, is gonna be for the batteries. So we're gonna like not tie it up, but we're gonna go. Sorry, let me put this away. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go around right here in the same spot. So they will stay in place. And now we're gonna go in the middle it through the middle, pull it, front, again back, in the middle, pull it, front. We're gonna do a little floor there to set up the batteries, the battery box. This is how the frame is gonna look. And this right here is gonna be the base for the batteries. So now we're gonna start with our dusters. And we're gonna glue the first part. You can put the glue in the duster or in the napkin holders. Oh, now is the frame of the tree. You're gonna have to keep putting glue in it. Until you have all the bottom on. So now, since this wire, you're gonna start putting the glue in the wire. Why in the wire? Because you don't know where the duster is gonna set. If you put it just in the duster, you're just gonna be putting glue everywhere in the duster, and it's gonna make a mess. So it's better if you put it in the frame and then you glue it. You press it against it. You don't have to put glue in every single one. If you want at this point, you can just put it on top on the top one. Or since you can put your hand in it, you can just tilt it and put the glue in it. Remember, you have to like pull it a little bit just to make the shape, like the cone shape for the tree. Be careful when you hold it in the top like I'm doing right now, because if you squish it too much, it's gonna be too thin in the top. So you can see right now that it started to look like a V shape. And we're gonna grab our second duster. You can pull it a little bit forward, just fix it. Do not pull the whole thing forward, because when you put the one in the top, you can tell where is the division. So you're just gonna let it be. Just don't let it be full all the way in the inside, because then when you start putting the balls, you're not gonna know that there is hollow. So when you put the ball there and you press it, it's gonna go through. So we're just gonna measure right there. You see this one, you're gonna have to cut it. The second one, you're gonna cut it. But do not cut it before you glue it, because sometimes when you cut it and it's not glue yet, you don't know where exactly is where you have to cut it. So you cut a piece, and after you put it, you realize that it was too short. Grab our second duster and put it right there. And you're gonna keep putting glue in all of the wire, and then fixing the dusters and putting it together until, look, if I just hold it like this, it's gonna be a big gap here. It's not making the cone shape that you want to. So you gotta make sure that you're pulling it down. It doesn't matter if the duster doesn't look straight when you cut it, because afterwards in the back, you're not gonna show the back, you're just gonna show the front. So when you fix it, you're gonna see that it's gonna be a tree shape, the cone shape. For the second duster, I cut a piece, and for the top one, I use a new one, and I use like 1/3 of it and cover the top part. So what I'm gonna do with the piece that it was left from the second one, remember that I made a floor for the battery box. So I'm just gonna glue this in in that base that I made there to put the battery, so it won't be just empty and just wires. So I just put it there, and there the battery is gonna go. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start putting a light. First, you wanted to put the battery box in there just to see how much, how you can play with it. Because remember, you have to go from the bottom to the top. So what I did is that this is wire, so you can put it however you want to. But what I did is that I grabbed my wire, my lights, my LED lights. I just glue the top part. I just glue it, the tip, I just glue it in the top of the tree. And then I play with the rest, just going around and putting some glue in it. And it's glue. Now, make sure that the battery box is inside. Grab your lights and go from one side to the other. The side of the tree. I didn't went around. I just went to the side of the tree. Just put glue there. Put the lights there. And do the same thing. Grab some microfibers and just press it a little bit so they can hold it there. They're giving the lights a little hug. Now we're going to the other side again. We do the same thing. We put a little bit of glue. Put the lights on top, and we squish it with the microfiber. We go around again. Go to the other side. See, right now I just pull it, and it didn't glue enough, so I gotta come back and just squish it a little bit. Go back to the other side. You see, this one came off, so I gotta do it again. Put more glue. Pull it there. Just squish it a little bit so the microfiber can give him a hug. And it will stay there. Now we go back to the other side. You can be fixing it or you're working on it. Go back to the other side. I'm going to put more glue. Again, squeeze it a little bit. Go back to the other side. Put more glue. And just squeeze it a little bit. If you see that they not going the way that you want, you can just fold it a little bit and they will stay in place. The rest of it, you're gonna put it inside the hole with the batteries. If you don't want them to be all over the place, you're just gonna put a little bit of glue in there and just squeeze it there with the microfiber, and then put the batteries in. Now we're gonna use the base fillers, and you're just gonna grab them. I like to put the big ones in the bottom. You're gonna put some glue in it, and you're just gonna place it there and just press it down. This is what's gonna look at the end. You don't have to use the silver one. You can use any colors that you like. And then you're gonna use you're just gonna put the Christmas topper in it, and you can use any kind of wire, twine, string that you have, so you can make the frame of it. And I hope you guys try it. Thank you for watching my videos. Give me some thumb ups. And if you have any questions, any suggestions, please leave it in the comments. Thank you for watching.